So let's talk about this with Ruth Dreifuss, who's the chair of the Global Commission on Drugs Policy, former President of Switzerland, joining us via Skype from Geneva. We thank you so much for your time today. Just tell me basically your view, first of all, what I've just outlined. Do you think it makes sense, the decriminalization? Can it work?
Decriminalization works, but it's also just a principle. Why should the state punish people who are not harming other people? Why should they have harsh punishment for little petty crimes? So I mean, there is a whole system that should be changed with the decriminalization of consumption and the preparation of their own consumption, which means possession, and on the other side, proportionality for the punishment of those who, pushed by misery, by the lack of perspective, economic perspective, enter into the small business of drugs. I mean, often they are also under threat from gangs. So let us concentrate on the real criminal organization and let us find solution for the consumer on one side, but also the petty criminals on the other.
Okay, what about, and this is some questions I've got from our viewers sending in questions on Twitter and WhatsApp. One is saying, how will this help or affect the millions of people who've been affected by the illegal drugs trade? Will it help actually prevent drug addiction of individuals? We're talking about the crime here. What about the people physically affected by it?
I can speak about my experience. For 10 years, I was responsible for health policy, but also for drug policy in my country. And I can tell you, as long as the people were consuming in underground, in unsafe environment, chased by the police, chased by the dealers, we had a large epidemic of AIDS, and now we know also that we have a large epidemic of hepatitis C, that the people were dying by overdoses, and they are now in the United States of America. But going to these people, giving the people the possibility to reduce the harm of their consumption, giving them the information they need, giving them places where they can consume safely, this was the solution. And really, I mean, we reduced the contamination, we reduced the petty criminality, and we reduced the death toll of this without augmenting the consumption. You spoke about the experience in Portugal. In Portugal, there was not an increase of consumption. In the Czech Republic, which decriminalized totally the consumption, there is no increase of consumption.
Right.